7 celebrities who left their wives when they became famous. 1. Pitt's first marriage was a setup. Brad Pitt never liked Jennifer Aniston, who was his first wife. Their marriage was arranged by their agents, but the whole idea was suggested by Jennifer Aniston, as both were huge stars. It's also because she loved Brad Pitt. Pitt accepted the terms and conditions because marriage was allegedly one of the best ways to gain notoriety and boost their popularity back then in Hollywood. They got married in the year 2000 on July 29th. After marriage, they prioritized shaping their careers towards success. After 5 years of building their careers, they divorced on January 7, 2005. 2. Depp's first wife got him into acting. In 1983, Johnny Depp got married to Lori Allison. Allison was a makeup artist. She introduced Nicolas Cage to him. They started hanging out together, and Cage advised him to pursue acting. Despite the difficulties and challenges, Depp landed his first role. The movie was titled A Nightmare on Elm Street. As of the time, he was 21 years old. After the production and release, Depp was paid $11,000. After portrayal of several different movies, he became famous. Depp ultimately decided to divorce his wife 2 years later, in 1985. 3. Cage completed several tasks to marry his first wife. Patricia Arquette was Nicolas Cage's first wife. They met in 1980s, and Cage proposed to her. At first, she thought it was a joke and challenged him to complete a series of impossible tasks if he wanted her hand in marriage. Cage, however, took it seriously. They got married on April 8, 1995. Their marriage ended tragically on May 18, 2001, due to strained relationships. 4. Johnson's first wife made him a wrestler. Before becoming a massive movie star, Dwayne Johnson was married to Dany Garcia, his college sweetheart. They both met each other as students in the University of Miami. Garcia was studying international marketing and finance, and Johnson was pursuing a career in football. Although Johnson's father, Rocky Johnson, was a wrestler, Dwayne despised wrestling due to strained relationship between them. However, Garcia advised him to pursue wrestling. On November 17, 1996, Dwayne Johnson made his professional wrestling debut, and Garcia became his manager. He married Dany Garcia in 1997. After 10 years of marriage, they divorced in 2008. 5. Sylvester Stallone left his first wife for a co-star. Stallone was virtually unknown when he married his first wife Sasha Chak in 1974. After 2 years of marriage, Sasha and Stallone wrote the movie titled Rocky, which was released in 1976. During the production of Rocky IV, Stallone fell in love with his co-star, Brigitte Nelson, so they began dating secretly while he was still married to Sasha. Stallone divorced his first wife, Sasha, on February 14, 1985. After divorcing his first wife, he married his co-star Brigitte Nelson on December 15, 1985. 6. Kevin Hart is a serial cheater. In early 1990s, Kevin Hart met comedian Torrey Skipper, who was also an actress. They met in college and began their romantic life together. After several years of dating, they got married on May 22, 2003. After marriage, Torrey became the family's primary provider, while Kevin pursued his stand-up comedy. Unknown to Torrey, Kevin began dating several other women like Brandy Norwood and Eniko Parish. After a few months later, Torrey's career dulled, while Kevin's flourished. He ultimately left Torrey behind. Their marriage ended tragically in 2011. 7. Tom Cruise was converted by his first wife. Tom Cruise met his first wife Mimi Rogers in 1985. They met at a dinner party in Los Angeles. However, Rogers was a Scientology by birth. She introduced Tom Cruise to the contentious church. After 2 years of dating, they got married in 1987. Rogers helped Cruise persevere through his acting career. At one point, Rogers assisted him financially. Their marriage ended tragically on February 4, 1990.